Hi there, I'm Jalen, and on this channel I talk about fashion and stuff. But in this video specifically, this is part one to a two-part series that I'm gonna be doing about my Chucks. My Chucks. You know them, you either love them or hate them, but there's a good chance you probably like them, especially if you're watching this video. But in this video, I'll be going over the differences, or at least the major ones, between the Chuck Taylors and the Chuck Taylor 70s. In my hand are just a white, or a formerly white pair of Chuck Taylors high tops, and in this hand is a pair of Chuck Taylor 70 from the Comme des Garçons Play collaboration. This is the most normal pair of Chuck Taylor 70s that I own, actually, or at least the most comparable to this one in terms of age and wear. So that way I can actually accurately compare the two. But enough lollygagging. Let's get on with the differences. That's what you're here for. So the Chuck Taylor, as you can see, this is beat to all hell, but it's a classic shoe. Came out forever ago. I don't even know exactly what year, but it was like forever ago. And it's made of canvas with a rubber sole, vulcanized rubber sole, as they'd have you know. And that's really all I can say about the construction. It's a decent shoe. It'll last you a while. Clearly, it can take a beating, but it's not the most durable piece of footwear that I own. I would say it's pretty flimsily constructed. Though, granted, I could be biased because I've been wearing the 70s for much longer, essentially, since I hardly give these anywhere anymore. These were my beaters when I got them in July 2017. I felt like a pure white Chuck Taylor was just boring and too bright, honestly, so I had to give a little life to them. And these I got in the autumn of 2017, and they are clearly holding up a lot better, as you can see, but we're gonna get on to why in just a minute. I got these because I wanted a designer piece of clothing or shoes, so I got this. Honestly, and you'll probably hear me say this in the next video in the series as well, but it was either this or the Golf LaFleur 1 stars. I didn't get the 1 stars, clearly, because I couldn't justify spending $100 on a shoe I didn't even know how to wear. I really did not know how to dress back then. I still don't think I do now, but I'm a little better at it. But let's get on to how they're different. So, canvas upper, rubber sole. It's got laces. It's got stitching in order to reinforce the lining inside, and that's pretty much about it as far as construction goes. Like I said, it's pretty flimsily designed. This also comes in at $55 for retail, $55 or $60 if I'm not mistaken, depending on where you live. While the regular version, not the CDG Play version of these, come in at $85. I'm sorry, and spoiler alert, it's worth your money. It's worth your money to pay $30 more, because the rubber on the sole is just a lot more sturdy, and it feels a lot more glossy rather than like the matte kind of finish to the soles on the regular Chucks. But other than that, there's more stitching. You can see right here on the sides that just wasn't on the regular Chuck Taylor, and that actually reinforces the inside of the shoe to keep it attached to the canvas on the outside. There's also a higher heel counter, which you can kind of see right here. You can probably see the outline of it as well. And that heel counter is the reason why, even though this shoe is about as old as the other pair that I have, it is staying far more upright and far more sturdy than the other pair is. Also, it's just designed sturdier and more comfortably as well. There is some type of padding on the insole, and there's just more padding in general in these, so they are more comfortable to wear. And also, the canvas is just a much thicker. If I'm not mistaken, there are 2 layers of canvas and then a lining on the inside. And yeah, like I said, the $85, the $30 upcharge is just worth your money. The laces are better even. They completely overhauled the construction of the Chuck Taylor to make the Chuck Taylor 70, and it is far and away a much, much better shoe, and $85 is worth your money. So trust me when I tell you that you should be getting these. And there is a YouTuber, his channel's name is The Rose Anvil, and he goes completely in depth, even going so far as to cut one of each, the regular and the 70, in half in order to see all the differences in its construction. And he can give more detailed comparisons than I can. I actually used his video for research since I had seen it earlier last year. But if you like this video, watch the next part of the video, in which I'll be going over all of my designer collabs with the Converse brand for Chuck Taylors. But other than that, like the video if you like it, subscribe to see part 2 if you haven't subscribed already, and thanks for watching. Appreciate you, man.